the building right there. And so we completed a historic renovation of that museum last year. So whenever we're done with the walking tour, I would encourage all of you to go over there. It is free admission all weekend. And then you can learn about the jurisdictional battles in the Cherokee Nation in the 1800s. And you can also learn about the printing of the Phoenix with the advocates. And you can also get a replica copy of the first one that printed out. The first advocate that printed out here. We do have one of the original printing presses that the Cherokee Phoenix was printed on, housed in that museum. It's on permanent loan to us from the Gilcrease Museum in Tulsa. This building right here today, this is not available for tours. This is on our list. We would like to do a historic renovation of this building also. It still will house the judicial branch of the Cherokee Nation. However, a lot of things happened to our buildings whenever we lost them when Oklahoma became a state. Who knows when Oklahoma became a state? 1907. Good job. So when Oklahoma became a state in 1907, it was a very sad time for all of the Indian nations within the state of Oklahoma, because what it did was it completely shut down their tribal governments, and it also took away all of the buildings that the Cherokee Nation had built, and it went to the newly formed state of Oklahoma. So even though we had built this with our own hands, with our own money, by the way, the money to build these buildings came from annuities that the Cherokee Nation had received from the U.S. government for selling their land. That is how they were able to purchase all the materials and build these buildings. However, in 1907, everything went to the state of Oklahoma. And the state of Oklahoma handed it down to the city of Tahlequah. So the city of Tahlequah actually used this building, the Supreme Court building, and then also the Cherokee National Prison, which is what it's called today. It's actually the Tahlequah County Jail. That building was also built by the Cherokee. And also the NSU, Seminary Hall down here on the campus of Northeastern State University at the end of Muskogee. That building was also built by the Cherokee Nation for Cherokee students. All four of those buildings went to the newly formed state of Oklahoma. It wasn't until the 1970s when there were several acts that were signed to reinstate tribal recognition, and where we were able to elect chiefs again. Principal Chief Wilma Mankiller actually had a strong force in establishing that. So we just have got our buildings back since the 1970s, with exclusion of NSU, Seminary Hall. The state of Oklahoma purchased that, and then they formed Northeastern State University. So now the building that the Cherokees built in 1889 is now the nucleus of the home campus of Northeastern State University. So we can't take that building back, but we still have a very strong partnership with NSU to represent the history of the Cherokee women that attended that.